Welcome to Retrospective Rewinds. Dive into the what-ifs of our past with Retrospective Rewinds. We explore captivating alternate realities and histories, offering a fresh spin on the events you thought you knew. Join us as we challenge, intrigue, and journey down the rabbit holes of time. Ready to see history in a new light? Subscribe and rewind with us. Behind the Wall, an introduction. The Berlin Wall, more than a mere structure, it stood as a monolithic symbol of a world divided. It rose, formidable and relentless, a concrete sentinel to the schism between East and West. Its creation in 1961 was a declaration, a physical manifestation of the Iron Curtain that Winston Churchill so forebodingly spoke of. But let's venture into an alternate timeline where the wall stands unyielding, where the concrete did not crumble under the hammers of hope. This is not just a journey of bricks and boundaries, but a deeper exploration of the human condition when faced with a perpetual divide. The ties that bound, historical backdrop. Imagine the atmosphere of the Cold War never thawing. The Berlin Wall, more than an emblem of separation, becomes a catalyst for a deeper Cold War freeze. The Yalta Conference, a fading memory, left a legacy of division, with Berlin as its epicenter. As a generation grows up knowing nothing but division, the wall ingrains itself into the psyche of Berlin, into the consciousness of the world. The wall over time would evolve from a symbol of oppression to a fact of life. The world beyond the wall becomes mythical, a tale of two radically different planets, rather than two halves of the same city. Spies, secret tunnels, and stories of daring escapes feed the legend on both sides. These narratives are laced with a quiet despair, the understanding that families, once torn apart, are unlikely ever to reunite. Two Germanys, a tale of diverging destinies. Without the fall of the wall, the East and West diverge even more drastically. East Germany, or the German Democratic Republic, clings to its socialist roots. It becomes a landscape of contrasts, industrial prowess amidst consumer scarcity, strict order against a backdrop of civil yearning. The Stasi's grip tightens, their network weaving into every aspect of daily life, stamping out dissent before it can bloom. West Germany, on the other hand, surges forward economically, becoming a powerhouse with a quality of life ranked among the highest in the world. Yet, without the need to integrate the East, West Germany becomes a different place, more insular, less burdened by the historical obligation to its other half. This economic and social chasm alters European dynamics entirely, potentially delaying or transforming the European Union's emergence. Cultural crossroads, the road not taken. The wall's permanence gives birth to two distinct cultural identities. In the East, art becomes both a form of silent resistance and a means of state propaganda. Underground punk rock, clandestine literature circles, and covert art installations defy the state's authoritarianism. These movements, though cloaked in secrecy, become the lifeblood of an oppressed people's identity. In the West, Berlin's cultural scene explodes, fueled by its status as a free world enclave. It attracts artists, musicians, and intellectuals from around the globe, each leaving their mark and creating a vibrant, eclectic tapestry. Yet, a sense of melancholy underlies the West's cultural boom, the best of humanity's creative spirits, forever severed by a wall of concrete and ideology. Economic echoes, the financial future. That never was an unbroken wall means East Germany's economy remains isolated, the planned socialist system failing to keep pace with the West's booming market economy. Innovation is stifled, and while some sectors like military and space research are heavily invested in, consumer industries lag far behind. In the West, the economic narrative is one of triumph, but also one of unchecked capitalism. The reunification in our reality forced the West to reevaluate social policies and invest in the East. Without this, the West might see greater economic disparities, a society more reflective of the winner-takes-all mentality of the late 20th century. Rivals in innovation, technological and scientific pursuits. The race for scientific supremacy becomes more than a competition. It becomes symbolic of the ideological divide. East Germany, supported by Soviet expertise, pushes forward with military technology and space exploration, perhaps sending its own mission to Mars in partnership with Soviet cosmonauts. West Germany's technological advancements continue unimpeded by the financial strain of reunification. It may lead the charge in renewable energy and automotive innovation. Its lack of reunification costs freeing up resources for research and development. Shadows of the Iron Curtain, the worldwide ripple effect. The global consequences of a standing wall are vast. The Soviet Union, bolstered by a seemingly successful socialist model in East Germany, does not crumble in 1991. Its longevity alters the geopolitical landscape. NATO remains on high alert, the arms race perhaps never winding down. Countries aligned with neither bloc find themselves in precarious positions as the world remains starkly divided. Movements for democracy and independence in regions like the Balkans, Central Asia, perhaps even China take different trajectories, some perhaps never coming to fruition. Echoes of the unfallen wall. Concluding reflections. As the camera pans over a present-day Berlin, the wall looms, not as a memory, but as a stark, living divide. Its continued existence forces a question upon all who gaze upon it. What walls do we, knowingly or not, continue to build today? The wall in this alternate reality forces a deeper reflection on the nature of freedom and the human spirit's resilience. It stands as a symbol of what could have been, a world permanently marred by division, but also as a testament to the enduring hope that one day, all walls that separate us may fall.